What's going on? It's YG, and this is Apprentice to Free, where I'm here to show you my journey to $10 million worth of owned or controlled real estate. And as you know, I've been fixing up this property I bought in June. I'm still not done yet, but I'm gonna make a video about that another time. In this video, I'm gonna go over 3 reasons why I decided to fix up this house by myself without using outside contractors or third parties or anything like that. But first, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. So the first reason why I decided to fix up this house by myself is the experience. I'm in the real estate game. I plan to be doing a lot of rehabs and construction related activities in the future. And I didn't have any experience. I didn't know anything about construction. I didn't know anything about fixing up a house. I didn't know anything about anything, how a house worked, how it was constructed, how a house functions, how a house is just put together, and the little intricacies and the details behind the construction, the structure, the function of the house. So I thought fixing up this house by myself would give me the experience I needed and a good foundation that I could use in the future. When talking to contractors, when trying to do repairs for tenants when they're already living in the property, etc., etc. Since I didn't have any experience in construction or with properties in general, how did I do all this work by myself? I graduated from YouTube University with a degree in figuring it the fuck out, because that is exactly what I did. I've done roofing, I've pulled up floors, I've laid floors, I've taken down walls, I've put up walls, I done cut electrical, I done fixed electrical, I done ripped out the plumbing, I done repaired the plumbing, I done took off the siding, I done repaired the siding, I done fixed windows, took out the windows, put the windows back in, took off the doors, I did everything, took out the cabinets, put new cabinets, I did everything. I literally did everything to this house using my knowledge that I learned from YouTube and just figuring it out and making mistakes as I went. So I fucked a lot of shit up, but I also fixed it. It was very frustrating, especially because I didn't have any experience, but I figured it out and it's looking way better. The second reason why I decided to fix up this property by myself was for my track record. So now I could say, yep, I bought a house and I rehabbed it completely by myself. So that just adds on to my track record when trying to deal with people, banks, whatever the situation may be in the future. I have something to show that I have some kind of experience. I didn't just buy a house and have somebody else fix it up for me. I literally fixed it up myself, which just brings a level of expertise and knowledge to the game that I think will help me in whatever future situation I come into dealing with other people. And already it's helped me when dealing with other people and trying to get people to invest in me. It's already helped. I'm not really going to get much into it. You're just going to have to follow me on my journey to see what I'm talking about, to see what's happening. There's a lot of stuff happening in the background. Not this background, but in the background of life. You're just going to have to wait to find out. And the third reason why I decided to fix up this house by myself was the cost. I'm broke as a joke, busted and disgusted. I didn't have a lot of money to have somebody else come and do the work for me. For example, when I first bought the house, there was a problem with the plumbing. And under the hallway bathroom, the plumbing pipes were just like disconnected. And I figured this out during my home inspection, during my due diligence phase before I bought the property. At the time, I was like, fuck it, it's cool. I just wanted a deal, so I closed on it. So I had to find a way to put the piping and the plumbing all back together. At the time, this is right after I closed. I didn't know anything about anything. I hired a plumber. Long story short, he fixed the problem, charged me like $2,000 to fix it. Fast forward to when I ripped up the floors in the bathroom and everything, I seen what he did. Went on YouTube University, and I was like, damn, I paid this guy $2,000 to do something that I could have did for like 15. And he didn't glue the PVC together. So I paid him $2,000 to fix the problem and not fix it correctly. So I ended up just gluing his stuff together. And then I even cut out some of his work because I had to maneuver the pipes a different way. So I had to buy my own PVC and then put that in myself. So I just paid this guy $2,000 just to do something I could have did in like an hour with $30, if that, because PVC, super cheap. Glue, super cheap. That's all you really need. You just need the pipe and the glue. It's simple. 5-minute YouTube video, boom, you're a pro. So it's stuff like that. So adding that one little cost to everything that I did, I had to pay an electrician because I cut a wire by accident. This is before I started working as an electrician. I cut a wire by accident, shut down half the house. I had to pay an electrician to come out. That ended up costing me like $700. At the time, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just get this guy because I don't really want to mess with the electrical since I don't know what I'm doing. But now that I look back, it was actually a pretty simple fix. I could have fixed that one myself in 30 minutes for like less than $50 because all he did was move some stuff around and rewire the one that I cut. And it was pretty, they charged me $110 to replace a GFCI outlet. I replaced all the outlets in the house myself. The outlet cost $15. They charged me $110. This is the reason why I did it by myself. I also hired somebody to paint the outside because I just didn't feel like doing that. That was pretty cheap and reasonable. It just took the guy a long time because he had health issues with his wife. It was a whole big thing. That was understandable. It was $1,400, somewhere around there. And I definitely didn't want to do that myself. I supplied the paint. So I don't mind that cost because I didn't feel like doing that. And then I also had some guy come in and put replace two beams for the carport, and that was like $800. And I paid him to do that because I didn't want to take down the beams and have the carport roof crash down on me. So I paid him to do that. But everything else I did myself. I did roofing. If I added everything up, roofing, taking up the floors in the kitchen and the bathroom, taking off the walls in the kitchen and the bathroom, and the other minor stuff throughout the house, re-putting the floors back in, doing the plumbing, doing electrical, doing panel work in the electrical panel, putting in the cabinets, all this stuff, it would have cost me tens of thousands of dollars in materials and labor. So doing it myself, I just bought the materials. It cost me some time, which I have a lot of because I'm young and I wasn't working for most of that time. So it saved me a lot of money just doing the work myself. So it saved me a lot of money. It gave me the experience I was looking for, and it gave me something to add to my track record. I bought the house back in June. It is February 17th, and I'm almost done. It took 2 months for the stove to get here, which delayed me a lot. I'm waiting on the countertops right now. Once the kitchen countertops are installed, I could put the sink in, fix the plumbing, and then we're done. So it took me way longer than expected. Also because I started working back in November, so I was only able to go to the house every Sunday because it's an hour and a half away, and I also do security on the weekends. So that added into the timeline on how long it took me to finish the house. I should have been done, but I work now. So, it's still possible to do real estate on the side. I have a 9-to-5 job. Well, not a 9-to-5 job. I work 40 hours a week during the week, and then I work 24 hours on Friday and Saturday total as security. And then in my free times on Sunday, I drive an hour and a half down to the house, fix it up, and then, whatever. So that was the 3 reasons why I decided to fix up the property by myself. When I'm done, I'll make a video on the rehab process, before, during, after, something. I don't really know, compilation, I don't know. So stay tuned for that. If this video provided you with any kind of value, taught you something, gave you an idea, hit that like button so I know I did a good job. If there's anything that you want me to make a video about, questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the description below. Until then, I'm out. I got a meeting soon. Real estate. Peace.